say, Paige and Gretchen, I love you so much. You make everything better. And gosh, I got to get to that set. I'm dying to see inside of that set.
Pretty mama ate your world today. Such a strange and amusing place. One day you buy him rocket ship underpants, and then the next they're in outer space. Mama, don't you know you keep the whole world turning round?
We are on the 100th episode.
I know. It's hard to believe we've actually done that much already. Time has flown by because I'm having
It really
so much
has.
fun.
I think, yeah, that must be why. Because
Right.
I'm so much fun.
No, right.
No, okay, but you were nervous about doing this, weren't you?
I never aspired to this, but I know you did, right?
I totally
So,
did.
but I'm
and you're
working
a
into
good
it.
friend to help me achieve these dreams.
Yes. Isn't that what friends
Couldn't
are for?
do it without
Friends
you.
That's what friends are for. So,
So what's your favorite part about what we've done in the last, what is it? Last 100 episodes?
but 2 years.
2 years?
I don't know. I think I've really enjoyed interviewing some of the celebrities, like Kelly Ripa. I think she's amazing.
Yeah.
Mark Consuelos.
Well, yeah.
He's, Kelly, welcome to MommyCast.
Woohoo! I love it. Paige and Gretchen.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, two great ladies. I love your set.
Thank you.
Actually,
we feel so doubly blessed having been able to talk to you and your wife
I
in
know.
a short period of time.
Well,
so.
you guys sound great. I love the name of the website. That's MommyCast. That's really, really cool.
And we've gone some really cool places.
That's my favorite,
know.
I think. My favorite is getting to go places and learn, meet people.
right. I think I had never been to New Orleans. We got to go to New Orleans.
Oh my gosh, and
That
how
was
much
fun.
did you love the Movers?
They were awesome.
Love those guys.
They were awesome.
Do you have a situation that needs imagination?
We always have a situation where mom.
Got a customer!
Imagination movers, you gotta think about it. Imagination movers, you gotta talk about it. Imagination movers, you gotta sing about it. I think with the situation needs just some imagination.
What's your favorite episode out of the 100?
You first.
You know, it's going to sound funny, but I think my favorite episode was burping.
Oh, really?
You know why? Because it's just like a snapshot of my baby. When I get it on video, I will let our viewers see it.
Cheese. Cheese, Mom. Cheese.
As much as I just hate seeing him burp, he's just my baby. He's so cute.
Yeah, for me, I mean, we've done a lot of episodes that have a lot of good information for people. And I think my favorite is when we got to go to Santa Monica,
Yes, that was fun.
and I loved it because we got to interview the people from the show A Parent Is Born.
Right.
Do either of you have a favorite episode?
I like the one we find out the gender.
Yeah.
Oh, me too. That
Yeah.
was so fun.
I love that one too.
Yeah.
When we go in, we've been in for our sonograms.
Our own
of course,
sonograms.
right?
Yeah.
We're so focused on the screen, we're not watching our husbands'
husbands and
faces.
their reaction, right?
And we got to watch your face.
Right.
Like being a
And
total
that
fly on the
was
wall and get to see your
So
initial reaction.
Yeah.
funny because you looked like you were going to pass out.
I was
For a moment.
terrified.
You look pretty sick.
We've done a lot of really cool stuff that we would have never done had it
Can
not
I
been for
tell
the show.
you too? I was at the beach house with our family for the vacation, and I found out from my sister-in-law that she came home one day and my nephew, my 10-year-old nephew, had all his friends from school over, and they had the computer on, and they were playing MommyCast.
Oh,
And we were interviewing the cast of Sweet Life on Deck.
oh, really?
And my nephew was going, "That's my aunt, guys. That's my aunt." And I was like, I am awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, it has been really good for the street cred with the young kids, impressing my nieces and nephews and making my kids proud of me. So
Yeah, that was fun when we went on the Disney cruise. That was a lot of fun.
Hey everybody, this is the Adventures Away party. We're getting ready to set sail to the Caribbean. It's going to be so much fun.
Okay, so tell me who your favorite guest has been over these last couple
you
of years.
know, that is really hard to say. I think that's kind of an unfair question because we really have had some amazing guests. But if you want to know probably which guest changed my life, like really made me make a life change, I would have to say Charlie Engle from Running the Sahara.
I came up with an idea to see whether or not I had the, what it took to run all the way across the Sahara Desert, and managed to con a couple of my best friends into going with me. And this journey that originally was going to be, a couple of months and maybe a couple thousand miles, ultimately ended up being 4,600 miles and 111 days.
He changed my life like before we had him on the show because of his movie, and it made me start running. So having him on the show was kind of like, I was kind of like, thank you, you're amazing. And then, then he invited me to go run with him. So that's, it's kind of like this building ongoing thing. It's continuing. So it's been really, I would say life-changing for sure. But I mean, gosh, how can you pick?
I know. We've had a lot of really wonderful guests on our show. Very wonderful people. Just, I like them.
Yeah.
And then they have wonderful information that helps, is very helpful.
So favorite? You got to come up with one.
Oh, that's really
it's
hard.
Kelly. You want to say Kelly.
I love Kelly. I'll say it. I admit
she wants
it.
to be Kelly.
I love Kelly. She is very warm and genuine, and I really do
She
love
is.
talking to her.
So we don't need to be jealous of you.
No.
You're just normal like us.
That's right. I'm
You're
normal.
just normal.
That's right. I am. Except for today, I'm wearing false eyelashes. But other than that, I feel pretty normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you look back on the very first week, we had a block of 1 week where we taped.
Right.
What do you think we've changed? Has changed the most since then?
Well, I don't think we're quite as uptight about the whole thing. I mean, that first week.
We?
Well, yeah.
I think
Okay,
you mean you.
me.
Yeah.
I've relaxed a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. It was pretty nerve-wracking for me. I mean, I remember going home after we did our first day of filming and just being exhausted.
Yeah.
And wondering why, because
you
it's
didn't
just
do
like
that much. It's
sitting
not like
here talking to you and doing stuff. I didn't understand why I was so exhausted. But there
It
is
is
a lot
emotionally
of
draining.
it takes a lot of mental stamina.
Yeah.
I think, to stay on top of it.
Hi, this is Gretchen and Paige from mommycast.com. Today we're with Dr.
Renee Hackney.
Oh, Jesus. See, you jinxed it.
It is so much harder than it looks.
So your fault.
Okay.
So I think in that regard, I've relaxed and I've gotten a little more used to all of that. How about you?
We used to have a couch, and I liked it. Remember? I could lay down on
I
it.
know, and I hated the
And I was
couch.
allowed not to wear my shoes back then.
I hated the couch.
Now that we've gotten over these first 100 episodes, what do you hope to see in the next 100? Hopefully.
I think Kelly Ripa should come to our studio.
Oh, absolutely. Kelly, FYI,
definitely.
you're invited.
I think one of the things that I would like to see is maybe that we do some shows where we're actually talking to our viewers.
Wouldn't that be fun? Like if we could
Via
do like
Skype.
a live. Oh yeah, we could do Skype.
Skype.
Yeah, I imagined us in a live studio audience, but
Yeah.
Skype is good too.
You think live studio audience?
I'm ready.
Well, Oprah's Time Slot is opening up, so there you go.
That's what I heard.
No, I think it would be really fun to connect with our viewers more. It's a little hard, just kind of, being here and they're kind
The
of
energy
out
is
there.
kind of
It's
hard to feel. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that would be really fun.
Yeah.
And maybe for us to go places and do stuff with viewers.
Yeah.
I think that would be a blast.
We fit that into our schedules.
Yeah.
We got to work that out. I want to see us I'd love to do like a big trip, like a gathering at like Disney or something like that.
Yeah.
Or somewhere, somewhere fun where we could.
Just us and not the kids, though.
No, well, no. I mean,
Okay.
with our viewers.
Oh, that would be.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Would that be fun?
Yeah.
Like Skype is great and
We
stuff,
have
but I
Mom's
just would
Night
love
Out
to
at
see
Disneyland or something. That would be fun.
or like Universal or something fun.
Yeah.
I think it would be. I think it would be. I'm with you though. I think it would be really fun to have like a getaway and just get to know some of these folks.
Some of the people, because we're friends with a lot of them on Facebook, or with some of them on Facebook.
Yeah,
But I still would like to have that kind of real connection with
Yeah.
them. I think that would be a lot of fun. And I think just kind of continuing with what we're doing and bringing more information, to our viewers.
You know what I've done recently is I just sat down with a notebook. Because you know how sometimes you reflect and you go, okay, what what have I been doing with my life? You know, how do you measure it?
And what have you been doing?
I don't know what have I been doing, but I wrote down everything that I've learned in the last 5 years because of MommyCast.
Oh, has it been?
You should try this exercise.
Really?
It's a lot. So I'm thinking if I've learned this much, you know, and somehow I'm getting this information out to other folks who are learning it too, that's a good accomplishment. So I feel pretty good about that. So I think if we can continue that and then on top of it go like a little bigger, a little better, do a little more, and also I think you're right, interact with our friends, with our viewers more.
Definitely.
Because you know what? They give us good advice too.
Yeah, they really do. The feedback
they really
is
know a lot of
awesome.
stuff. So.
I can come to only one conclusion. You're the mother of the modern revolution. Mama, don't you know you keep the whole world turning round?
Thank you. You've been so awesome. Thank you. 100. Woohoo! And it's because of you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and it's been a great ride.
Yeah, it has. Thank you so much. But I have to say, traveling with you is not exactly my favorite thing in the world. I mean, once we get there, it's fun. But the actual...
No, okay. Remember the trip, though, that we took to Atlanta? And you said I took years off your life.
You did. I think that show, that trip that we took to Atlanta, that was when we did audio.
That was only
shows,
audio.
But it was a trip to remember, and honestly, it's the trip that lives on forever with me because you took your kids.
Right, and I'm not allowed to take my kids on any trips with her anymore, ever.